Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We've got big rumours popping about and I'm going to give you my view on all of this because it doesn't sit right with me completely. I'm going to be real with all of you. So, we'll get into it. Before we do though, make sure you catch my recap of the Africa Cup of Nations later tonight with 4 games to discuss, which so far has been a very interesting day. I'm going to get into the details later because I have a lot to say. But make sure you catch that as well as my second channel and my Twitch channels. Links are in the description. Make sure you're following me there and enjoy. Let's get into this. Ousmane Dembele has been linked with a move to Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, his future at Barcelona is now up in the air. Well, not just in the air. I think it's in tatters. I think it's pretty much done. He is going to be leaving Barcelona. There's been a little bit of a standoff with Barcelona, it seems, and Barca have come to the conclusion that he's not committed. He doesn't want to be a part of the project. He's not there. He's made his feelings clear. He's got to go. Simple. And because his contract runs out in the summer, they're saying you have to be gone by the 31st of January, which is deadline day. So they're like, you got to go. That way we get at least some sort of money. By the way, can I just take a little detour to talk about the money that Barcelona have spent on 3 players where they have absolutely fumbled it. They fumbled the bag. They bought Coutinho for 100+ million. Down the drain. He's on loan at Aston Villa doing bits. They bought Griezmann for 100+ million. Where is he now? He got sold back to Atletico for a cut price and is banging it at Atletico instead. They bought Dembele for 100+. Barcelona. What on earth were you lot thinking? I know Chelsea right now in terms of business and deals and finances were not looking great, right? But Barcelona flipping. I don't even know what to say. They quite unbelievable, really. That's an absolute shambles. Talking about business, 3 players of that caliber, all 100 million plus, and they're gone down the drain. Wow. No wonder Barcelona are getting credit ratings of like BBC or BCC or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, Barcelona want him gone, and now the rumours are starting to pop up. Where is he going to? Where is he going to? And now Chelsea are linked with Ousmane Dembele. Now, what are my thoughts on this? And on the same day, by the way, where Dembele he's released a statement. He's released a statement on his Instagram, I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. I'll show you that actually right now. So, here it is from Fabrizio Romano about Ousmane Dembele saying, for 4 years, people have spoken for me, shamefully lied with a single purpose, the intention of harming me. I have been following my line of never answering for 4 years. Has it been a mistake? Surely. It's over. He gives an entire statement in terms of what he feels. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but basically he's saying that he feels like he's done nothing wrong. He's been serious. He's still at the disposal of Barcelona and of his coach. At the same time, he trusts his agent to make all the right decisions. He's there to focus on his football and nothing else. So all the rumours and speculation for him are nonsense. Well, you can look into it as you will, but for me, I think it's perfectly clear he will be leaving Barcelona. And now the rumours are popping about. Chelsea are linked with Ousmane Dembele. What do I think about that? I hear a few people saying, Dembele, I think he'd be good. We can add him. Look, here's my take on it. He's a winger, right? He's a winger. We already have how many wingers? We already have how many attacking players? We're going to be adding an 8th. We have 7 attacking players for 3 spots. We're going to be adding an 8th. And at least, if this player, right, was ahead of the curve, looking at our lads and then looking at Dembele, for example, I would expect Dembele to be the sort of player where we go, we can't refuse this. We have to bring him in, Someone that we know is going to come in and make an impact. He won't make an impact, in my opinion. Why? Because, well, his history speaks for itself in terms of the way that he leaves football clubs, and the way that it's going down at Barcelona does not sit right with me. I don't like the fact that it's gotten all tense and he's been forced to make statements. We have our fair share of players that make statements. I think we're done with all of that. We don't want players that are going to be talking anymore. So, when it comes to that sort of thing, I don't want any more drama, please. So that's one red cross. The second one is that if he were to come to Chelsea, yeah, he might play 1, 2, 3 games. And then he'd end up at A&E. He'd end up in the hospital. He'd end up in the physio room. He'd end up in the medical department. He'd spend more time there than he would on the training ground. Let's have it right. Pulisic, we're trying to look for some sort of consistency in terms of fitness. You think we're going to get it with Dembele? No chance. You're guaranteed. If he were to come here to England, you think he's not going to get injured? No chance. All it takes is one bad game at Burnley where someone's absolutely going for a crunch tackle and he would be out for about 2 months. We can't have that. We can't have an already injury-prone player, especially a winger, someone that requires someone that's required to be direct, a good dribbler, someone that's going to take on players and be brave on the ball. If he's injury-prone, no. Don't want this player. Don't go anywhere near him. Do not go anywhere near him. And let's be honest, if we're going to be spending, 30 million? He'll probably cost about 30 million. Because he bought him for God knows how much. He's still got a few months left on his contract. It will be cut price, but Barcelona, I don't think are going to let him go for 10 million? No chance. I think they're going to try and get some money back. So I'd say 30, 25, 30. I'd rather take that, add some more, and go and get Rafinha. If you're going to try and get a winger who you can probably trust, someone that's already Premier League proven, someone that I think isn't injury prone and is going to make a difference, I would rather add more money on top and go and get Rafinha. Simple as that. Simple as that. Why waste more flipping money, and this time on a player that we already know is injury prone and is going to come with baggage? I wouldn't do it. No chance. And also, I have to make this point. Why are we entertaining a winger? I understand right now we've got problems in terms of attackers and the fact that they're just not firing. Personally, I do think that there is a case for the fact that we are trying to bring the play way too focused on Lukaku. I think everyone is sacrificing their own game to try and just aim the entire tactic and the plan on Lukaku. And I think it's been forced and I think it's not working. So that is, I think, a factor. Also in terms of flipping confidence, morale, the fact that all of them are flopping, multiple factors. But why are we going after a winger when our main priority right now, in the way that Thomas Tuchel plays, with the injuries that we have and the players that we don't have available in a certain position, we should be going for wingbacks? Am I right or am I right? Why are we not? We haven't been linked with any flipping wingback or fullback at that. The only whisper that I've heard is Dest. That's about it. The only concrete thing that I know has been happening, because Dest is a rumour. There still isn't anything concrete of we've been in touch with Dest's agent or we've been talking to Barca. Nothing. It's just rumour. Chelsea are linked. That's it. We are, linked FC. Talk around FC. That's all we are right now. But anything concrete, all we've heard is Emerson. And the fact that we could be trying to get him back to the club to fill in and terminate his loan at Lyon, which Lyon are not happy with. Now, the latest on that is that apparently Emerson wants to personally come back to Chelsea because he sees an opportunity with the players out to make an impact and try and make it at the club that he's actually employed by. So that makes sense. But will Lyon let him go? No. And with the compensation that we've been trying to throw at Lyon, they still say no. Because it makes sense. They don't have enough time to go out and get themselves a replacement. Fair enough. And I completely agree with Lyon there. If I was Lyon, I would say the same thing. So what makes you think that we have enough time to go and get a left back now? We've left it so late. It's the 20th. What is the date? It's the 20th of Jan. We've got 11 days left of this window and we haven't made a move. Baffling. With the results going the way they are, with the injuries that we've had, Chilwell's out for the season. And we haven't decided to buy anyone. Crazy. Reece James is still out for a few weeks. And we haven't decided to try and entertain anyone to come in that plays as a right back or a right wing back. No. Instead, what we're going to probably do is be forced to stick Pulisic there. Our priorities are wrong. This whole Dembele link, for me, kill it. Kill it ASAP. I don't want it to happen. And if it were to happen, I think it'd be a waste of money. I think maybe he'd have minimal impact. Maybe he'd have some sort of impact. But I bet you not. He will get injured very, very quickly. And the moment he does, I'd be like, well, there's your money. It's in the medical department. That's where it's sitting right now with the physios trying to make a recovery, just like he always does. And that's nothing against him. That's just the way it is. That's his luck. He's injury prone. I don't want that. Why are we entertaining that? I don't know. it's a bit shambolic. Chelsea really need to start getting their act together in terms of getting the requirements that the manager needs, because right now we're struggling, and this will continue, and will more than likely end up with you know where it ends up at Chelsea. It's always on the manager's back. Simple as that. So we either find form quick with the players and the resources we have now, or we actually try and go and get players that are required for Thomas Tuchel to turn the situation around. Simple as that. So we'll see what happens, but that's my thoughts on Dembele. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Would you take him? Would you not? Are you the same sentiment as me? Or do you think he'd be a success? If you do, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion. We all see it differently, so I'd love to hear from your perspective too. But thank you so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you later on for the Africa Cup of Nations review, where I give you the daily recap on the 4 games that are occurring today. So I'll see all of you later. Have a good one, people. See you in a bit. Take care and peace.